They'll be calling you a radical. All anti-nuclear activists, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. There's an epic time. You're all in fear of your lives right now. And I'm not kidding. All anti-nuclear activists, all hands on. These fuckers don't fuck around. It's hard for us to wrap our mind around this in the United States of usury. But in India, they get it. They've killed 84 anti-nuclear, murdered them, plain out murder. In Honduras, they just recently went right into her house, blew her head off right in bed, the most famous activist down there. This is on. They are killing activists in droves. One of the great activists, the marine biologist that worked for NOAA, was studying the plankton, young activists, you know, because we know that Fukushima broke the plankton, has been found murdered in Baltimore. Look, people don't understand. Like, I used to laugh. I used to laugh at that. People say, oh, they probably sent you, you know, leukemia in the mail, Kevin. I was due to speak at Zuccotti that day. I mean, timing, unbelievable. Oh, they fear me. I knew this freaking communication genre that we had, Warhol, freak as the artist, as the butcher, the baker, the plaster, the candlestick maker. I knew we had a fucking shot. We won. Look, 85% of people just a few years ago, just like 3 years ago, were pro-nuclear energy. It's flipped. 65% are now anti. The hearing last night, organized in Los Angeles, proves that I've always known it was going to be California. From the first time I started protesting that evil monster at San Onofre, I already knew that we had to plant the seed. This is an epic time. These people are losing. Edelman, Palcos, freaking Dots, all these people in Canada, these freaking paid rats and trolls, all this freaking propaganda going. You need to know that all anti-nuclear, we are all in fear right now, but I'll tell you why. They are total desperate. I want you to get on Google Nuke. Just go to Google News, Google nuclear right now. They're in total panic mode. They're paying Bloomberg to put articles out. Now, of course, Forbes, those rats, they're going crazy. You got to get rid of wind and solar. Forget wind and solar, nuclear, nuclear, nuclear. As we, as the artists, as the activists, I knew how powerful this genre was, because I'm a freaking Jean-Michel Baptiste. Warhol. I knew what Warhol knew. I knew what Jackson knew. I fucking knew what Michelangelo knew. Holy Moses, I knew what Deschamps knew. Fucking dead nude found in elevator. I knew. So, it's an epic time. We're all in fear for our lives. Every one of us. And I want people to very much understand. You want to know how they play in the Edelman cartel. My radio show today, for the first time, I laid that whole dynamic, how they've been trying to kill me. You know, and I'm telling you, you might laugh at this. The hearing last night in San Onofre have them so fucking scared. I've been going to the San Onofre fucking hearing since I was that fucking big. Nobody shows up. Donna Young, Donna Gilmore, Ace Hoffman, Gene Stone, Lawrence Livermore's grandson, the same old players are the only ones ever there. All the same players always are there. Last night this house was, because we woke up the media. When they were leaking the San Onofre leak to me in my room, I got a call from an attorney in LA last night. She says, Kevin, I've watched every San Onofre freaking video you've done from when you were in the, she says, it really woke me up when you were in the bone marrow transplant dying. And she says, I really think they freaking tried to kill you. I used to laugh at that. Remember I dyed my blue hair the day that Nora Ephraim died. She made Silkwood. You know they murdered Karen Silkwood. You know she made that movie. Meryl Streep, very afraid. You know, she said it. She said it. You know, she didn't win any of the awards. You know, Nora, why? Because of that, she got leukemia the exact same time I did. She died. I mean, these fuckers don't fuck around now, did they? I don't know. You know, they murdered my father. I got to see pictures of my dad's and the original, they were the original freaking group drafted. I saw pictures 2 days ago of human Marines, human men, as they're dying in cages like animals in the Nevada test site. The very first blast. My dad's tonsils, I mean, people can go off, but I've been at this. I always knew from my very first moments as a child, my vibe at San Onofre, I always knew that would be the place. I always knew we'd win this. The jet stream moves at San Onofre. I always knew it would be San Onofre we would win this fight. San Diego County. I always knew. LA has woke up. They said that hearing was packed. By the way, the containers that blew up at WIP are made right there. That's Peterson Fabrication. They make them right there. I've done videos over there. This whole dynamic, my place and time. So all anti-nuclear, be incredibly on your toes. Every activist, keyboarder, what out there, you need to be recording all these videos that these rats and trolls have slandered me, Jan Brooks, Laura Monet, all these fights. You need to back them up because they're going to panic when they find out that they've been played by these PR firms. She has ended up dead in Baltimore. Her body just found. Look, she was a young marine biologist, worked for NOAA, who was studying the plankton. We know that she knew. We know because of the Navy data. Look, we know that the salmon are collapsing on the Copper River right now. Go to the data today, the government's website right now. They're 50,000. Oh, they use sonar. They're coming up. They use sonar. They count every fish. 50,000 yesterday, 50,000 today, 50,000 the day before. They're getting 17,000, 10,000, 9,000. You know, we know the salmon over the Bonneville collapse. We know the bookings tournament. We know the dead sea lions starving to death. I had Kevin Blanch video to document. We know all the dead starving. UC Davis has fired their rat pepper spraying freaking Dean, that creepy rat. And you want to watch Dr. Monet and Moto did this incredible piece on her. You know, I've been going at her for freaking years at Berkeley. I'm banned off those campuses because I know what they know. This is a club. They've hijacked. Look, I taught at the #1 school of business in the freaking United States, the legendary Clyde Cook. He just boom, dead. We're all dead. I mean, they blackballed me, took all my degrees, whatever. I cannot overstate this. I did this in the belly of the beast. That universities who built the reactors of Fukushima. They are General Electric. In the belly of the beast, that's why I did it there. It's so important. My place, my time. You know, they stripped everything, the lies, the slander. She was paying to scrub the internet on her background. You know, that's what they do. These PR firms that try to team me up and kill me in Canada. Very real, I know now. I know now. It took me a while because information had to be gathered and I had to learn. I've been working on this. It's time to be very aware because they know they've lost. I knew with this genre right now, Johnny Appleseed, and it's like this, kids. Real simple. Here's Fukushima, Japan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Diani had a mudslide, so I just tag it as Japan. So this is exactly at 9:46 California time on March 10th that evening PM, which was Fukushima over there in Japan. 9-point earthquake. Did they cause it? They didn't have to. They built freaking reactors on earthquake zones. They knew. They know at Diablo Canyon. They build them. They know at San Onofre. They build them on earthquake. They've told me right to my face at Livermore. I was there day 1000. I protested so many times. You know, they told me right to my face. We can't believe it hasn't already gone. 1993, they went over capacity. Poof. That's you in the United States. You know, this bullshit, I tagged videos on fucking day 3. That was recorded in Sacramento. It made here in 12 hours. 12 hours I had as I stood right there. That shirt that I have on when I do that infamous video, that's Jean-Michel Baptiste. That's Mesquite. That's him. That's him. That's him. You know, it's amazing, this story, this journey. You know, remember this? Remember this? Caught the freaking cows in the Energy Solutions dump site, drinking. Kicked off fucking Mike Lee, kicks me off fucking Medicaid. These corrupt motherfuckers are killing themselves. His father died of downwinder. He told me to himself. It's all right on video. That's the beauty of this thing. Yeah, it's got to take time to go through and people are going to have to go through. But she told me on the phone, Kevin, I've watched every video you've ever done on San Onofre. You woke me up when you was in that bone marrow transplant and you were so sick. And when you reported they were cheating on the exchange. And that was on, they leaked all over her. She'd been all over it. She says, I was at the hearing last night. She says, you wouldn't have believed it. I've never seen anything like it. Oh, they're awake. They're not, as I call it, not on the fucking beach. So I'll be down there. I need somebody to buy me a plane ticket. I think I have a place to stay in LA. So I need a plane flight on the 20th to get to LA. And then the hearing's on the 22nd. It's going to be Port Micah, Gary. You know, the house is going to be packed. It's going to be epic. You know, that's how I roll. You know, they know I don't fuck around. You know, all anti-nuclear fighters, all hands on deck. Your life's in danger right now. I'm fucking here to tell you they're desperate. These fuckers, rats, this looting fucking nuclear thing, they're totally desperate because this could be the greatest feat in human history, what we pulled off. You know, Jan the Smoke of the Count, Rat Chick, you know, Missing Sky, I can go on and on, Nimber Magic, remember him? All these people, think about it. You know how many fucking eyes have been on us? How many? Because we have the truth. It doesn't take much because they've been able to cover the truth because they own the media. We got the great equalizer. I knew when you two got the visual genre, we'll go into the eye as the artist. I knew we could freaking, I knew. She says, I've never commented because the trolls and the rats and PR firms will go after you. And everybody who has, you all know how they fucking trolls. They just troll us out of Canada. Edelman was the keynote speaker at Davos. This is the club. Come on. They're based in Calgary. The whole fucking setup. They're all Canadians, by the way. The fucking setup for the most part of the PR firms are Canadian fucking rats. They need to all go to fucking prison. You know, and the Canadians that are up there need to fight back and, you know, protect us and do what we've done. Thank you to everybody who has supported my activism, protecting, you know, central line hanging out my jugular. I know they thought I was going to die. I have OSAML, everybody dies immediately. That gets misdiagnosed usually, but it just mows you down. It's so fast and so quick. I just found out when I was in Vienna, my friend Chubb, who lived right out here, I found out this yesterday. just a spot on his back. Got sick. This guy's so healthy, he's unbelievable. I mean, physical. I played baseball with him for years and years. Spot anything, dead in 3 days. That's how it works. So that's how it worked on me. I mean, I just went from just standing right here, stomach ache one day. I was due to speak in Zuccotti the next morning, getting ready to get on the fucking plane. Thought I had food. I was puking bowel movement out of my mouth. That's how fast it happened. You know, they freaking malpracticed me. You know, I don't know. Did they send it? They sent it to us all in the jet stream. Was it done with malice? Like, come on, building a nuclear reactor, Fukushima. Laura Monet's done all those freaking videos. So did I for years and years. It's going to happen at Fukushima or Diablo, San Onofre. They built nuclear reactors on. They're over capacity. I've been in San Onofre. I've been inside there so many times. They're over capacity. They went over capacity in '91. This is all against the law. This is all legal. 44 years it took TVA. You know what the billion? Belafonte in Alabama. Look up the math, what they sold. This is all looting by the. What's this? This is Lawrence Livermore's grandson. He'll be there. He told me, Kevin. He's brilliant. This is his grandson. He says, just in San Onofre on the so-called decommissioning fund, they've looted. I can prove it, over 50 billion out of that fund. You know, Kamala Harris raids the house. Now, where's Jerry Skull and Bones fucking connected Rat Brown? Really? Yell? Again, another one. The judge that let him off when the other judge ruled, let's see the emails. She goes to all that work, raids their house to build a case. She says, we got more than that. And then she stands down. Kamala Harris, she wants to be the new celebrity. Barack Obama connected fucking rat. What the fuck's the matter with these people? We caught him red-handed. This is your public servant, PV fucking, you know, Pickett's fucking chair. Oh, I know all these people personally. They fear me. They've always been afraid of me. This could be the greatest feat in human history. A small group of grassroots activists. Fucking Greenpeace didn't do this. You know, ICANN didn't do this. Helen Caldecott shouldn't do this. Chris Busby sure didn't. Arnie Gundershield sure didn't fucking do this. Grassrooters with no money with a central line hanging out of their fucking jugular vein. Fucking people didn't even know nuclearism did this. This could be the greatest feat in human history. Remember all this fucking art I originally made? You know, Butcher, the Baker, the Candlestick Maker. Go Angels! Yeah, I knew it would be right there. I always knew it would be right there. Gotta kill a mockingbird, oh boy. Oh yeah, in Vienna. Fucking. Remember I says I'm gonna make the ugliest piece of art in history? Remember when I made that? Remember my ism art? It's made off a tomato fucking farmer. His old barn right here. Tornado ripped right fucking through here. Right through here when I was 8. Biggest tornado in the history of the state of Utah. But it must have put the light in me. I was standing right over there running the house. Grandma, there's a tornado. What, are you crazy, kid? I think this is my favorite. You know, the old light pole. You know, my soup cans. Oh, come on. You know, what a metaphor. Artistically, philosophically, socially, reality. This is the spiral jetty I make in my yard every year. Yeah, both my uncles, Grant Busenbark and Bob Phillips, have both passed just this year. You know, as I did those freaking works out there. Hey, that's like the 4th. I mean, I got a beast missing. Those are my people. That is my family. Oh, I love this thing. You know, it's not the idea to paint the soup can. Or it's not the painting of the soup can. It's the idea to paint the fucking soup can. But then you have to paint the fucking soup can. You know, that's the causeway that goes across the Great Salt Lake. I can get into that. You know, I've done this right in the belly of the beast. You know, what a school business. I announced it all right there. I mean, write a book. I'm going to write lots of fucking books. But I want to get a lot of this out. And I did it on my radio show today because I'm afraid they're going to kill me. You know, they're desperate. They're totally desperate. They're losing this fucking war big time, and they fucking know it. All anti-nuclear activists. Oh, that's Annika and I. I traced that in my big house right over there. There's my dead fucking pines that all died. Where'd you sleep last night? That's her and I. She's feminine girl. That's her holding up the signs. You know, her and I were a couple. Painted that in '98, right before she died. I says, come here. That's my art studio over in my big house. That's me and her. I traced us through the window. I physically traced us with one hand. Freaking. She says, how come you got red tints in my hair? I'm not freaking, I'm blonde. I says, well, I don't know. I just put a few lines in there. She died shortly thereafter of leukemia. Very young, very young, very young. You know, that's how they play. And if you don't think these fuckers will kill people, like I said, you look it up in Honduras. They just blew her fucking head off in the middle of the night, walked right in her house. This young woman in Baltimore, Karen Silkwood, Nora Ephraim, Michael Hastings, Aaron Swartz. I won't stop there. Obama, he's murdered more fucking activists than anybody in history. Oh yeah, ask him in Vienna, 84 in India. He signed the deal with the freaking so-called Hare Krishna liar. That's how these connected fucking CIA fucking nuclear rats play. Harvard Law, fucking Yale Law, the Yale connection, fucking, you know, Hillary and Bill, they're fucking inbred cousins. They're inbred cousins. You know, and I could prove it. I could prove all this. Fucking Russell Trust, the Russell Trust, look it up, the Russell Trust. Cal Berkeley, they have the tonsils of my father. Let's tell her, I was in Budapest. All roads lead to Vienna and Budapest. I was there, I traced down Teller's fucking bloodlines, that evil, sick fucking rat, the evilest man who ever lived. I can prove that this fired UC Davis is his fucking bloodlines, they're related. I can prove it. You know, these fucking evil fucking rats. You know, it's unbelievable how they play. Rockefeller's baby, Rosemary's baby, no, Russell's fucking baby. I have the documentation. Teller and Eugene McCarthy and the insane Congress, you nuke those guys in the Nevada test site, you're going to kill them all. You're going to kill them all. They were all Pendleton Marines. There's a reason San Onofre's built at Pendleton. Took them out. You will kill them. You'll probably kill their offspring. That's with malice. These are the greatest premeditated mass murders ever walked. So that's her pepper spraying during Occupy at UC Davis. That's her. He said in the interview, Moto, with freaking Laura May yesterday, he said he was sitting at a staff meeting, she premeditated that. Told him she was going to do it. That's fucking malice. Why is she not in prison? Because the California academia has been captured by the nuclear cartel. We are all in dangerous. I'm telling these PR rats up in Canada, these fuckers ain't fucking around. We need to back up videos, we need to back up evidence, we need to back up and get everybody's fucking back right now. Because they don't fuck around. You know, so we're all very much in danger. They're done. They know they're fucking done because they've had popular opinion, ignorance on their side since fucking 82 when they fucking went PR crazy. This dumb American, we woke a fucking sleeping giant, just like I woke Anonymous, leading the Million Mass March. It's fucking probably my greatest accomplishment when I woke Anonymous and the Million Mass March at Fukushima. They didn't know. Oh, they fucking know now. They know. The artist... Cancer inmate number 137. The artist formerly known as Blanche. I still say they fucking Prince had cancer. You know, we'll never know that fucking dog and pony show. I'm not your lover. I am your friend. I am something maybe you will never comprehend. See you on the 22nd. I'll be in LA. I need a plane flight. I've got a place to stay on the 20th. I need a plane fucking flight to LA round trip. Stay for about a week. You know, we'll do work down there. You know, and so... I'll post this from you. This is UC Davis again. This is their own words on the fucking... I've been working with them fucking as I was walking. You know, that fucking liars on their secret, trying to hide it. It got leaked out. Their tide pool study. It got leaked out. Read this and you tell me if you shouldn't be worried in California. All anti-nuclear activists, all hands on deck. All hands on fucking deck. You know. You were on To Kill a Mockingbird. We have no Atticus. We have, well, yes we do. I think we might have found an Atticus. We might have found, his name's Micah Gary. You know, and Maria, his partner. You know, they're our Atticus, San Onofre Atticus. You know, we fight. That's how I roll. See you in LA. Stand tuned. Everyone be on their fucking toes. These fuckers are desperate. Through Bloomberg, through Forbes, all these fucking same old players. We fucking know who you are and we saw what you did, you malice mass murderer. You thought you got away. Well, we had this fucking incredible genre. Everybody back up videos, back up evidence. These trolls and rats in Canada have been slandered to make sure those videos are back because they're going to panic and try to start taking them down now that the truth gets out. We fucking, one of the greatest, maybe the greatest accomplishment in human history. Too late, maybe. But look who we took it on with no money, with no nothing. They thought I was dead. My own doctors, everybody fucking says, I can't believe it. Only red 10 to walk out of the acute bone marrow transplant center, one of the #1 units in the world in its history. Secretary told me that right to my face, Celeste. Been here 26 years, Kevin. I prepared your paperwork when you come out. I really thought you'd be going the body bag within a few days. I never seen anything like it. You should be very proud. Without a bone marrow transplant. Illuminati? No, I fucking illuminate. Fuck. Don't you love that? New World Order? No, it's old as bad. It's monarchs. And you just fed these fuckers. Not me. We kicked their ass. We kicked their ass. Now we got them on the ground. Put your fucking boot on their fucking throat and stomp their fucking mass murdering heads in. Stand tuned.